No, it's not having to work.
Big welcome from Barclays Bank to you all here today. I think we've got 100% turnout, which is very good. And we're delighted to have you on board Concorde today as guests, some of you as fare-paying passengers, and I'll explain a little bit about the makeup of everyone who's here later on. Just as background, I should tell you that I'm Regional Director of Barclays Bank in Luton. And in that capacity, I've recently inherited from my predecessor the chairmanship of the Bedfordshire and Hertfordshire British Olympic Appeal Committee. And one of my colleagues, Richard Webb, who's here today, who's actually responsible for organising everything, had the idea, as a fundraising exercise on the British Olympic Appeal, of chartering Concorde from Luton Airport. And so we sucked our fingers a bit and wondered whether we really could afford to pay the 40 or 50 odd thousand pounds up front of hiring Concorde for a flight from Luton, and decided to go ahead with it. And that's what's happening later on today. But obviously we had to get Concorde from Heathrow to Luton, and British Airways, being a good sound commercial concern, doesn't give away Concorde flights from Heathrow to Luton for free. We have to pay for it. And we thought, well, if we have to pay for it, let's have some fun. Let's try and show our appreciation to as many people who will really appreciate a flight on Concorde as possible. And we've got a very good cross-section of people who fall into that category here today. We've got 14 children with us who are the winners in a painting competition which was organised by Barclays Bank amongst local schools. So they fall into that particular group. I haven't seen the results of their endeavours. I'm hoping I'm going to have an opportunity to do that. But they all did very well, obviously, and we're delighted to have them with us. So it's very nice to have the younger generation here today. Now, we asked various dignitaries to make nominations of people, very worthy causes, people who've had a difficult road to hoe in life, or who had shown particular bravery, or in some way people felt really would appreciate and enjoy and be worthy of a flight on Concorde. And so there are quite a number of those. We've got young people suffering from leukemia. We've got young boys who've shown tremendous bravery in trying to rescue friends who got into trouble in fires, people who fall through ice, all kinds of people with us today who've done something rather special, and who we in Barclays thought would be rather nice to say thank you to them for. We've also got some what Richard has described as punters, people who paid a bob or two to come with us. We've got certainly one lady on board who's never flown an aeroplane before. I think she's on her second or third glass of champagne. And we thank them for their support today. Now, I told you the public address system was broken down. We're rather hoping that there won't be actually any problems on the aeroplane. But just in case there is, we thought of everything, because we've got on board Mr. Collins, who had something to do with putting Concorde together. 14 years ago now, was it, at Hilton in Bristol? He's got his spanners in his back pocket. Any problems, he's going to put it right. Now, I'd just like to thank Richard Webb, particularly. I don't know where Richard is, but there he is, at the back there. He's put a tremendous amount of work into the administration, the organisation behind today's flight. We're really bankers. We don't understand about running aeroplanes and being ticketing clerks, although I believe he was offered a job as a ticketing clerk the other day. But we hope the organisation has been good, and I believe it has, and he is very largely responsible. It was his idea, his joint and several idea, the whole Concorde flight right in the very beginning. Nothing to do with me. I've come on the scene a little bit later, and he must accept all the credit for it. And he's backed up by a very strong team of helpers, Barclays helpers in their Luton boaters and Barclays blue uniforms. I can't mention everybody by name, I'm afraid, otherwise they'll get it late, and that would be bad news. We're due to be boarding any moment now. But I just wanted to say a particular thank you to him. I want to say thank you to Club Cantabrica, who provided the coach transport today. Seemed to work very smoothly. I'm told the coaches are very comfortable. As part of their contribution to the British Olympic seal, because in fact the people who fly from Luton this afternoon are going to use these coaches to go back to Luton. They gave those coaches today for free. That was a very generous contribution.
What? I thought you were going to do your party piece. smile. You're on camera.
Mine, have they?
Alright, cool. Oh, Michelle.
John Hutchinson, the captain. Very warm welcome to you all. Welcome to British Airways. And of course, welcome to Concorde. And I hope very much that the experience of flying on this beautiful, magnificent thoroughbred of an aeroplane lives up to all your expectations. I'm sure it will. I'm just sorry that we can't organise better weather for you today. If I could just introduce you to the rest up to Luton, and I'm going to be doing the Luton back to London bit. So the nice smooth. We'll look forward to seeing what he's able to achieve. And the flight engineer is Bill Brown, and we've got another senior first officer, John Piper, who's actually going to be talking to you during the course of the flight, telling you what's going on, and telling you a little bit about the aeroplane. And just one other word I would like to add, we're going to try, we're not going to be able to offer you any flight deck visits during the course of the flight at all. We're going to be bumping around a bit with this weather, so there's no question of anybody being able to move about or come up here to see us during the flight. When we get to Luton, Aldo Zambon and the cabin crew are going to control the departure of the aeroplane, and we're going to feed people up in groups of 2 or 3 or whatever's appropriate to have a quick view of the flight deck and take a quick photograph. If you've got flash, it's much better to take the photograph with flash than without. And then if you back out of the tunnel and disembark, and please don't spend too long up on the flight deck. It's not that we're being antisocial. It's just that, as you'll see for yourselves, it's a very narrow entrance up onto this flight deck and a very small flight deck. And if we spent sort of 5 minutes chatting to everybody, we'd be spending all day at Luton Airport, and the second flight out of Luton would be monumentally delayed. So we are going to get you all up for a view onto the flight deck, but please, 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 think of everybody else. We're just making a very brief, quick look up here, quick photograph, and then off. DC9, and he's on his way. Those readings are on the bonus ticket. Here's the car, and away we go. Accelerating very rapidly now, that's 100 miles an hour. Just passing through 150 miles an hour at this point. And as we reach 200 miles an hour, John pulls back on the control column, rotates the nose to the takeoff attitude, and off we go, getting airborne. Now 206 miles an hour. High noise you can hear at the moment as the anti-fairing speed is mounted. The next thing is Bill, the flight engineer, gets to the noise abatement, cancels the reheats, pulls back on the power. Typical noise abatement technique, simply designed to keep life a little quiet, a little blaming with us.
Can't you feel the power? It's like a grey air take home, isn't it?
Now we creep away quietly over the city of London. As we go into the go-around mood on the Ocean Third. On goes the bar, in comes the reheats, and off we go. Motorway safety now, the gear being selected out. Into a left-hand turn, back into the circuit. 100, 50 feet, 40 feet, 15 feet, cars coming off, and touchdown now.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
With the crews out there about Luton Airport. Look at the place as they come to reverse now.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Pity you're not staying with us for the next set, because they'll show you a real smooth when you're back into London. As I said before, if you'd like to come see us on your way off the aircraft, that's fine by us. Fairly brief visit if you wouldn't mind, please, because we have to get the aircraft ready for the next flight.
There we are, the crowd. That's where the crowd is. Get your bucket ready. Oh, we're celebrities for the day.
Waste my time if I take a picture of that, it's so minute.
Stop moving that fence, you silly brat.
debitors.
No, they can't.
Even if that's damaged.
Yeah, come let that car run over.